Hi all, Johnny Kress here. I thought I'd just do some painting and just kind of talk about a few things while I was doing painting. So first off, what we're painting today is I'm getting my White King finished up. Just thought I'd get started on him. I got the Zombie Dragon primed, so maybe if this video goes long, I'll get to that. I've also got some Vargheists primed, along with some Empire, but I don't really feel like painting Empire today. So what I've been wanting to talk about is the new Demons book and kind of my thoughts. I've been asked by a few people what I was thinking about on the book, and like how I'm gonna go about using it, or I'm not really gonna use the book, but hold on one second. Forgot my brushes. But yeah, I'm not gonna use the book. But I'm probably still gonna make a few lists, just because I like making lists. And I thought I'd just give my thoughts on a few things. So right away, something that seems to have caught on, and something that I thought about the first time I read the book, and my buddy had picked it up the day it was released. Sadly, we didn't pre-order it, so we didn't have it for as long as some people did. But first thing that I kind of got out of it was how strong Epidermis was, and that he didn't need, it wasn't in his rules that he needed to be on the table to pass on his little chart. He just needs to be alive. So what I was thinking, and that a few people have already started talking about, which I guess word spreads fast, right? Is that hopefully you can't hear that lawnmower. Someone next door is doing some yard work. Is that you can put him in that portal they have now. You can give the Greater Demon that portal magic item and put Epidermis in the portal, so he doesn't have to be deployed at the start of the game. And pretty much, he just sits in the portal all day, conferring his abilities while the rest of your army just cleans up shop and gets stronger and stronger. And since Epidermis isn't dead, his chart still works, even though he's not on the board. And you can choose whenever you want for that portal to open up and spit Epidermis out. So you wait till the very end of the game, and then you're just like, okay, here comes Epidermis, last turn, blah, 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 blah. Oh, sorry about that. So, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about for a list. Soul Grinders can get marks now, and Epidermis doesn't say his wounds have to be dealt in close combat. So you take 2 Soul Grinders with the Stone Thrower upgrade. Give him Mark and Nurgle for, I think it's like 5 points. I made a list, like with the book, the day I got it, but I don't have that list with me right now. But yeah, Soul Grinder's like 5 points, or no, not the Soul Grinder, but Mark and Nurgle on the Soul Grinder's 5 points. So you give the Soul Grinder Mark and Nurgle, give it the Stone Throw, and you take 2 of them, and just first 2 turns, you're dropping Stone Throw templates on their soft, squishy infantry, getting the kills, getting the tally up there, because their wounds dealt by model with Mark and Nurgle, or Demon of Nurgle, or whatever the rule's called these days. And by the time your Plague Bearers and Big Poppy get into close combat, you're +1 strength, +1 toughness, and ready to rock and roll, pretty much. And I think I can't remember exactly, but I think Soul Grinders can still move and fire. If they can't, let me know in the show notes. So yeah, that's kind of the list I think you're gonna see. Just because it's really hardcore. I mean, hopefully they'll FAQ it, either Epidermis or the portal, so that either you have to come in at some point or Epidermis needs to be on the table. Because I think that's kind of blatant and clear rules abuse. But that's why I promote it. I try to raise your awareness of things. That's why I started this channel. Raise your awareness of some of the rules abuses that are in Warhammer, and either encourage them or warn you against them. Here's how it's looking so far. This is how I do my bronze, bronze and gold. I base cut it with the old bubonic brown. I don't know what it's called these days, but I'm probably gonna need order some new paint soon because my bubonic is starting to run dry, and I use it for everything. All my armies use it. It's great for gold, bronze, skin tones, basing. I use it for everything, and it's starting to show. I'm just barely keeping it alive with some water and, making it not dry out. It's one of my first paints when I started the hobby was that. A scorched brown, a bestial brown, and it's the only one that survived through the entire time. What else was I going to say? So yeah, that's kind of my first impressions of the Demon Book. Another thing I kind of really like is a level 4 Lord of Change with Wand of Whimsy, rerolling the winds thing. I forget what that item's called, but he has Wand of Whimsy, that item, and he's a level 4 in metal, because Lord of Zench is garbage. I'm sorry, but it is. It doesn't do anything, really. It's not that strong. But Lore Metal's fantastic. All the spells of metal are good, really. Gnaz is pretty good. Besides Transmutation of Lead, all the spells are really good for demons. So you take him as your Lord choice, and you just spam cast spells, and he does damage, and he gets stronger when he casts. And since you can reroll the wins, you're guaranteed good magic phases. And your opponent rerolling wins, who cares? I mean, yeah, it's good, but they're rerolling both dice. They're not rerolling one dice, so they might just get a worse wins roll. So that's kind of that. And also it allows you to reroll the bad results for your demon army because of the Winds of Chaos or whatever it's called. They're chart. So it lets you reroll that, which is pretty good. Keeps your demons alive. If you're doing 2 god or 3 god, it keeps your demons alive, which isn't shabby. And it's not a one-use only item. You can do it every turn if you want. I really like items that manipulate the game, and they're not one-use only. Yeah, I mean, there are very few of them, but they're all really good. Annuling Crystal, Chalice of Blood and Darkness, this thing, which I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. And there are a few others, but it's just those kind of things influence the game or influence the magic phase, and you can do them every single turn. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm supposed to be painting, aren't I? I get so caught up in talking that I forget to paint. Some dwarf bronze. Yeah. I really need to update my paint range eventually. So there was something. Oh, I'm gonna start doing Google Plus or Google Hangout is what I'm looking for. Just doing some live things with I'm talking to Tom Richards, my pretty much Warhammer idol. I don't know if knows that I say that all the time, that he's my Warhammer idol, but he is. Yeah, he is. I've also talked to the Sustainable Center, and we're definitely going to do something because he's my East Coast buddy, and yeah, I definitely want to talk some Warhammer with him live. And then I've put out a couple feelers to Malorian and to Matthew Reeson. They just did a co-video together. And while I don't always agree with how Malorian goes about playing Warhammer, I think it would make for a very interesting video. He and I discussing the game, the meta, all that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to do that because he might not like me, but I don't know. If not, it's no real skin off my hide. I just thought it would be interesting. So I hope he gets back to me because, yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. But I think the plan is, if I can get it up and working, is to do that, talk about the hobby, do it live, take some questions, hopefully expand my viewership. That's the real reason I really want to do it, is because I'm one of the tiny fish channels right now. One of the small time channels, and I'd really like to. I know I'm only Warhammer, which kind of limits my viewership. If I was 40K, I'd probably get a lot more viewers, but probably have a little bit less self-respect. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is to get a few more fantasy viewers. I've been considering joining like the Warhammer forum and Warseer, but I don't know. I really like Carpe Noctem. It's the forum where I kind of got my sea legs, so to speak. And they're just great guys. I'm on the mod team there. Like, I just really enjoy that forum. So, I don't know. I kind of like spending most of my time there. There's how he's looking. His golden boots. They'll be a lot darker, don't worry about it. Yeah. A little preview of how my empire is coming along. I'm kind of bad at freehand. I've got shaky hands sometimes, and I'm not very artistic, like freehand artistic. I just paint models because I don't like seeing gray plastic on the table. I'm a gamer, not a painter. Yeah. So, this is kind of, a freeform video. If you don't like it, please let me know. I won't do another one. I'm still going to paint a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit more. So, you're not rid of me yet. So don't think you are. But yeah, if you don't like this format, if you have a way I can do it better, all those things, let me know. I need to grab another brush. Hold on. Okay, back. So yeah, you don't like it, let me know. I won't do them anymore. If I get too many dislikes or something, I won't do them anymore. A few other things. Okay, that was kind of weird. We had some technical difficulties. I'm not exactly that technologically inclined. And one of my neighbors came over. So, we got all that worked out. And, now I'm just back to painting a little bit. So, I was talking about doing the Google Plus thing. and I'm very very committed to that. I think that'll be very cool. I think I think I'll be able to talk and produce some quality content with some pretty good Warhammer people. Um, I'm especially excited to talk to some of the UK guys, some of the East Coast guys, because the West Coast, we kind of have a way we play Warhammer and a comp system we use in Warhammer. So it would be nice to talk to someone else from a different region. Maybe if I could work the time zones out, we could actually go to someone in Australia, but I doubt that. That's not looking that promising. Um, Another thing, random, absolutely random. Go listen to The Dwellers Below. Fantastic podcast. Probably one of my favorite podcasts going on right now. Australian boys, hilarious, great content. Yeah, when I'm not making videos or playing games, I'm listening to podcasts. So definitely something to check out. Quick update. Here's how he's looking. Tossed a dark blue wash on the bronze. I really like the effect that makes, and then put a gloss on the wounds. Yeah, a gloss that my buddy Santa Wraith gave me a while back that I still use for wounds and stuff. So pretty much I just gotta paint up one or two skulls that are hanging on his belt and get him beast, and then he'll be done. Yeah, so that content should be up shortly. I'm gonna do my first test video either tonight or tomorrow, depending on what the Sustainable Center is up to. I think he's gonna be the one to take my Google Hangout cherry, so to speak. Yeah, I think that's really it. I'm gonna wrap up this model. I'm probably gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna be doing another lore video soon. I've been getting some requests to bring those back, and I always really enjoy doing them. They were a lot of fun for me. They were kind of what this channel started out. I'd be fine just posting on forums and stuff, but this channel started out to give you another point of view of Warhammer that I didn't think was out there. I mean, besides like Tom Richards, I don't think there's very many people who see eye to eye with me about the game. And even Tom Richards, I don't agree with him on some things like compacts and that kind of stuff. So yeah, like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Johnny_Crass. Yeah. Sorry this video's been so random. If you don't like it, please let me know if I can improve it or if I just should stop doing them. And yeah. Until next time.